You and another founder sell basically the same thing, except they charge 10 times more than you charge and they close deals all day long. And you keep on hearing, I need to think about it, or that's a little too expensive for me. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how some people can charge 10 times more for the same service and the exact system that will allow you to do the same. So I'm going to break down the three parts of this so you can install this inside of your business. Part one is problem levels. So what problem are you solving in the prospect's mind? Level one is surface level problems, and the majority of people market to these types of problems. So these are like, I need more leads, or I need a better funnel, or I need YouTube videos, or I need to lose 10 pounds, or I'm tired all the time. These are very simple problems, and because they're so simple, they're incredibly easily commoditized, meaning that if you're saying that you can help me lose 10 pounds, what's the difference with you and the 10 million other people that can offer me the exact same thing? The second level of problems that you can market to are called tactical problems. So these are a little bit better. This is, instead of saying I need more leads or I need a better closer, it's our show rate is too low or our cost per acquisition is too high. My workouts and diets aren't consistent. I'm having trouble falling asleep and staying asleep. This is a little bit better than those surface level problems. You can differentiate yourself a little bit better. People are looking for tactics and support here, and that typically means you can charge higher prices for it. Level 3 problems are strategic problems, and these are the best kinds of problems to solve. You see, it's here that you can charge premium pricing, even though you're ultimately doing the same thing that you would do in the level 1 problems. So examples of this would include stuff like you're leaving millions on the table from your existing traffic or your existing demand, or it would be something like your environment's habits and identity make it impossible for you to stay fit long term. Now, most of the time, these people have tried level 1 and level 2 solutions, and ultimately what they want is a holistic solution that can help them generate more revenue from the leads they already have. And that's a level 3 problem that you're looking to solve. Now, here's what I want you to do after you're done watching this video. Look at all your marketing and sales material, your ads, your videos, your sales funnels, your sales scripts, and ask yourself, are you talking about level 1 problems, but trying to charge level 3 prices? Because if you are, that's why you're always getting, this is too expensive. The second part of this system is something that I call a logic asset. And this is something that I got really great at creating for myself and for our clients a couple of years ago when our marketplace started getting really saturated. Ultimately, what I help my clients do is generate more money. I help them get more clients. But the problem was, in my market, everybody started saying the exact same thing. They all started saying, I can help you get more clients. So I needed a way to separate myself from my competitors. And for us, we literally have 1,200 published client wins and dozens of written and video case studies on our website. And still, we were getting the questions of what makes you different? Why should I pay this amount? And so I realized that it wasn't in the proof. Everyone was saying that they were the best person in the world. What it was in the logic side of things. So instead of just saying we helped with marketing and sales, we would say we leverage something that we call the trust engine, which integrates your traffic sources and pre-call trust building assets to generate you more revenue from the leads you already have. Now, not only does this give clarity to people that are on calls as far as exactly what they're going to get when they work with you, but when you do this correctly and you give it a great name like the trust engine, well, now they can't get the trust engine anywhere else. And if you Google trust engine, my funnels and my websites are going to pop up. So it's almost impossible to compare me to somebody else. Part 3 is something that I call the sales recipe. What I have found ultimately, after doing all these sales calls, is that when you get a closed deal, it can typically be attributed to 3 main things. The first is logic, meaning that this makes sense to the prospect. The second is proof. Even if they understood that this thing can get them what they want, they need to make sure that they're not the first people doing it, that you've done this over and over again for somebody just like them. The third part, the part that I think a lot of people sleep on, is authority, meaning that they look up to you. You see, authority is the difference between a good sales process and a great sales process. Authority is the reason why you close better than your sales team. It's because they know you, they see you, they trust you. So even with the best logic process and even with the best proof in the world, you need authority to make it so that you're closing at 30, 40, 50% of the deals that are on your calendar. So this little center part here is exactly where you want to be. So how do you implement this inside your business? I'm going to break it down into 4 simple steps. The first one is to audit your sales calls. Sales calls are gold mines. They're literally where your prospects are saying why they're working with you or why they're not working with you. And you want to audit and see, what did the people who close understand before they got on the call or when they got on the call compared to the people who didn't close? That's the positioning difference. That's what you need to be talking about further upstream in your content. Step 2 is to use the problem pyramid and reframe the problems that you're solving. Remember, ultimately, you're probably solving the exact same thing, but you can't be trying to charge level 3 prices for level 1 problems in your messaging because you're just going to be commoditized. Step 3 is to build your 3 core assets. So this is exactly what I talked about when I talked about the sales recipe. So number 1, you need a logic asset. Number 2, you need a proof asset. And number 3, you need an authority asset. And what does this actually look like? A logic asset could be something like a lucid chart or a diagram. A proof asset could be something like a case study. An authority asset should be something like a long form YouTube video. And the final step, step 4, is you want to wire these assets into the funnel. Meaning you want to make sure that every single lead that comes in at some point will see a logic asset, a proof asset, and an authority asset. And if you can do that, you can charge 10 times higher prices than somebody else solving the same problem. If you want my help installing any of these systems in your business done for you, be sure to book a call with my team down below.